What it do? Yes, we are on it. We got more videos, more news, WNBA related, and we got another dominant big to talk about.
That part.
It's big news. It's exciting news for her. Because for us, it's kind of like, you know, we're going to get to it, and we going to explain why. But we got Liz Cambage on the NBA Today show talking about her situation with the Sparks, because if y'all don't know, now you know, she is coming to LA. Playing with Arella Garantes, Stan Cooper, can you dig it?
Kennedy Carter,
Jordan Canada, and you know I've been on Kennedy Carter all last season with the anniversary.
Welcome to LA. Welcome to LA.
Come to the home team,
and like
baby.
bro just said, Kennedy Carter.
I've been on here all since the 25th anniversary when she stopped playing. Just like where's Carter? Guess where she coming now?
Well, just for the viewers' sake.
Just for the viewers' sake.
Put it right for y'all.
LA, baby. LA, baby. Right here in the city. That's what I'm talking about. Kennedy Carter in the Sparks uniform? I can't wait to be looking for it this season, because this season I'm definitely going for the Sparks.
Going for the home team.
I'm going for the home team.
We finna
spark it up this year, nigga. Kennedy, and honestly, I really felt that way only because Kennedy Carter here.
Yeah, true that.
I fuck with Liz Cambage, and y'all know this. I fuck with Liz Cambage. And she's on the home team too, so you know I'm really about to be geeked up, nigga.
This shit is about to be It's about to be so good. Before we get to this video, last video we covered was the Brittany Griner situation. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all saw and read upon before we even did our little opinion. If y'all was probably looking forward to it, y'all finally got it. Content is up, but we did the video. Wanted to put our opinion on it because it relates and does with what we do with women's basketball within the WNBA. So, within that video, y'all saw that.
God damn.
Like, come on, my nigga. Like, cartages, and if that the other shit that the lady said, nigga, the cannabis oils, if that shit is true too, then it's like, for real, this is what we get detained now for? Like, and then, like, for this whole situation to go in the way it is with this war and bullshit, like, well, she acting like a bunch of bitches. Y'all act like a bunch of bitches. So I'm letting that shit be known right now. Look, y'all want to use Brittany Griner, our Hall of Fame.
Our Hall of Famer. Our Hall of Famer.
As an example of some vape cartridges or some possible cannabis oils in the bag. Are you serious? Did she have any heroin, coke, pills, you know, alcohol, anything like that? Actual weed? No. What the fuck are we doing? You know,
oil, my nigga. Are you
CBD oil, my nigga?
Yeah, Brittany Griner came in. She came here as an undercover spy.
She's undercover.
She's undercover for the United States.
We gotta watch out for everybody.
Every American's a suspect.
You feel me?
Well, guess what? Now every Russian about to be a suspect. You feel me?
How about that? Ain't nobody gonna be.
Ain't nobody safe now.
Ain't nobody safe. But moving forward, Liz Cambage, like we finna do with this video for this one right now. We got Liz Cambage on NBA Today
talking about this situation with her new team and what.
So she is on the Sparks. So congratulations once again on that. So let's go ahead and hear the big talk about Liz Cambage.
Because now joining us on NBA Today is four-time WNBA All-Star and the newest member of the Los Angeles Sparks, Liz Cambage. Thank you so much. I love it. So you already got her intro's ready. You're ready.
You zoom in, I'm repping a bit hotter on my tooth today as well.
Oh, see, yeah, you got a little LA bling going on.
I saw it on
her tooth, thank you for having me.
Yes, Los Angeles.
Thing on her tooth. That shit look kind of, kind of swag.
She got a bling, she got a bling.
She got an LA bling on her tooth. So I'm like, oh, okay, you kind of swagging it out.
This is already rubbing off on you. Since Ramona knows you so well, I'm going to let her kick this off.
If you don't know, it's Liz Angeles now.
It's Liz
Angeles. Liz Angeles. I like it. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget about Dr. Carter. You know,
Hollywood is in town.
Y'all call her Hollywood, we call her Dr. Carter. So that's that. But you know, for the talk, you know, I'm fucking with it, Liz Angeles. Just for the talk.
I'm fucking with it.
Just for the talk.
But it's wherever I go, people just seem to turn the city name into my name. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
How long have you wanted to be in LA?
Honey, I remember before I got drafted.
First of all, LA.
Who don't want to come play in LA?
If
I don't care if you got a losing record or not, nigga. It's LA, nigga. If you lose, at least you living good.
That's what they gonna be saying. Nigga, you live in LA, bro.
I'm about to go Disneyland after this shit.
And go do the maths. I'm 30 now. I got drafted when I was 19. I had no media training. I still don't have any media training. If you haven't figured that out. But I did it. I did an interview. I think it was pre-draft or maybe after the draft. It was pre-draft, and I literally said that I didn't want the team that wanted to draft me. I didn't want them to draft me, and I said I think I look better in purple and gold, like in the media before the draft. But hey,
And you went.
I'm fucking weak. So she said. When
whoever
she got
drafted her,
drafted,
they was like, I don't know why they
in her
drafted
media-
her. I didn't want to be on this team.
Right, she's like, I don't want to be here, basically. Like her media day, she basically let it be known right then and there, like, I don't want to be here.
I wish I was on a different team.
Purple and gold, I look better. If that's what she really said. She remembered like she said.
Tulsa.
I went to Tulsa. I still look good in yellow.
Yeah.
So she left her first year because she didn't want to be on that team. She left to go play at Tulsa.
Yeah,
That's
where that overseas.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Now I got the purple.
Now you have the purple, and it all finally is working out. So on the court, how are you expecting to mesh with the Sparks, including with Nneka Ogwumike?
I think the girls had a bit of a tough season last year. It was hard to watch. I'm very close with Shanae, close with Amanda. So I'm very excited to be here playing with some.
It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch.
Y'all did not check out the LA Sparks games last year.
Shit show.
I'm sorry,
The
but it was
Ogwumike
a
sisters.
shit show.
The Ogwumike sisters showed up when they felt like it. I don't know if one was really hurt. I don't know if the other one just came when she felt like. I just don't know. Cause I didn't see the previous season when they all there lined up, ready to go front line. Let's do this. I'm ready to hoop every game. 25th season, I don't know what the Ogwumike sisters was on. Same year, Space Jam 2 dropping and shit, and they both in that motherfucker.
That was the thing you was talking about with the Sue Bird, the Diana Taurasi on. I'm like, it's funny how them particular players are so-called, moving about the way they do it, and then we end up seeing Space Jam 2 just to come to find out them particular players are in that movie. It's just like,
is this why y'all taking time
that's
off?
why y'all
for
taking that
movies
little
and shit?
time, man. Like,
Y'all getting influenced by the NBA players to take y'all time off. It's like, the WNBA is not where the NBA is at. Yes, movie deals is all this is great, but don't take me off the focus. Because the WNBA needs to be where the NBA is at, so we can take this type of time off
and not give a fuck about
about a season.
so we can make this movie.
Let alone we're not you, Negro. We ain't you. We can't take off a season, go to a team and be like, I'm who I am, nigga. The team gonna be all right.
We got 82 games. We gonna be straight.
I go all day about this shit, man. Let's get back to what Liz talking about, though. It was hard to watch the Sparks.
It was though.
It
I
was
looking like,
damn, fish.
this is it's not looking good, player.
But you done came and you got you a
You
bomb ass
you
squad, my
came up
man.
this year.
You definitely came up.
Y'all are looking at playoff picture just alone as you're looking at y'all team. Y'all are looking at playoff picture. And y'all didn't go to the playoffs last year. That's a big step.
That's a big step.
From last year to this year.
Exactly.
And that's just looking at the roster. That's not even, we ain't even got to the first game and just looking at y'all roster. Y'all look like a playoff picture already.
Of course, chemistry and all that shit got to do.
Right.
But like bro said, when you look at the roster, it's like, y'all going to the playoffs because y'all got a team.
A team.
Let's see what Liz talking about.
And Nneka, she's a goat. But I feel like, they were missing a true, dominant five. Amanda be holding it down in the post. Shanae was injured all season. I know she's been working.
Thank you for
She said the right word. As much as she may feel she ain't got no media train, because sometimes I'll call her, y'all ain't seen it, but I'll call her on my social media and all on the internet, looking at interviews. She be saying some shit out there, like, oh, damn, that's how you feel. But she telling the truth though. Amanda Zowie B was not in the place to be far as the paint. Nowhere to be in the paint. She not tough down there. I mean, she's very physical, but she's not tough in the sense like she wrestles with all her matchups.
Right.
Like Liz Cambage doesn't wrestle. She can stand her ground and tell her opponent make a move.
Right.
So having Liz be that dominant big, that's going to help a lot of inside points. And then it's going to help Amanda look that much better because she likes to be on the perimeter. So if Amanda and Liz are in the game, just look for that kick out all the time because it's going to be there for Amanda now.
Amanda's going to really be
comfortable game
this season.
Amanda's going to play a lot better this year because she ain't got to work. I am not going to front. I saw that shit, bro. What? What is
Amanda? We need you to get the inside bucket because nobody on this court right now is bringing that. And you're going to have to bring it as much as you may not want to or feel like you have to. You're the only one that can bring that, so you got to bring it. And here we are with Liz's point of view on it. And we couldn't agree anymore because it's like, damn, they really had to hold it down. There were only two legitimate bigs to where they went and got Lauren Cox halfway through the season.
For real, because they
and Indiana and Lauren Cox low-key came because Indiana Fever was ass as shit.
Man.
She like, nigga, I'd rather be in LA weak as fuck than Indiana weak as fuck.
Come on now.
Like I said, you're playing here, living
You're in LA. If I'm on a losing team, at least I can say I'm in LA though. I ain't in Indiana.
I'm talking bad about nothing about Indiana.
I mean, shit.
I ain't never been to Indiana. I ain't talking shit about it. I'm just saying this is politics and world and clout and social media and all that shit wise. Yeah, I'd rather live in California.
I mean, hell, I'd rather be in Atlanta than Indiana. Atlanta had a shitty ass season too.
Come on now.
But at the end of the day, though, you know, specifically on the Sparks and what Liz just said, she's telling the truth. And I'm gonna go back so we can, you know, get that.
I feel like playing with some sisters and a very close
conversation.
I think the girls had a bit of a tough season last year. It was hard to watch. I'm very close with Shanae, close with Amanda, so I'm very excited to be here playing with some sisters. And Neko, she's a goat, but I feel like, you know, they were missing a true, like, dominant five. You know, Amanda be holding it down in the post. Shanae was injured all season. I know she's been working back to it this year. But I feel like there's a perfect space for me in there, and I'm so excited to bring my holding it down in the post. Shanae was injured all season. I know she's been working back to it this year. Down in the post. Shanae was injured all season. I know
No, let that play. I want y'all to see the woman in the Sparks that just got the rebound and the highlight in the background. I want y'all to see that player real quick. Let it play.
Working back to it this year.
Let it go down a little bit.
But I feel like there's a perfect space for me in there. And
I know you Kenneth Parker.
No, right 30. No, I'm talking about this player.
Oh, that's
Shanae was injured all season. I know she's been working back to it.
That's okay, bro.
That's a good
one. You know, they were missing.
My bad.
I'm sorry. I'm over here thinking like this nigga. I'm like, yeah, that's Kenneth Parker right there in the Sparks jersey, and it's Maya Moore. Like, yeah, like
okay, my fault. I put it like this then. The other player this past season, Kristen Anigwe,
and it down in the
big was signed to the Sparks but was released. Only reason why I'm mad, only the season I'm speaking on, is because that was a dominant big that Fisher signed and could have held on too. That's all I'm saying.
True, like, dominant five. You know, Amanda be holding it down in the post. Shanae was injured all season. I know she's been working back to it this year. But I feel like there's a perfect space for me in there, and I'm so excited to bring my talents here to LA and just get on court with those girls.
Absolutely.
There aren't many four-time All-Stars who have to take less than the max, but you did that with the Sparks.
Yes.
Why?
Because I want a team. I want to be on a team. You know, I could take the Supermax. I could come here and be like, I want the Supermax. But if I do that, there's only so much salary cap space. Right. And I want players around me. I want killers around me. And Coach Fisher has done such a great job this off season to.
Y'all want it? Can we hear that one more time?
Around me, there's only so much. Take the Supermax. I could come here and be like, I want the team. I want to be on a team.
With the Sparks.
Yes.
Why?
Because I want a team. I want to be.
You want a team?
You shot out for like 3 rounds last time in last season.
Let's talk about last season.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about last season real quick.
And you was on the Las Vegas Aces. And before the 25th anniversary, the year of the bubble, y'all won.
Women.
That's when they won.
Las Vegas Aces won without you.
They beat the Seattle Storm.
They were the defending champs the previous season, I believe.
And don't Yeah, the Seattle Storm won the year before the Wubble. Yeah,
before the Wubble, I think the Storm won, and then this past,
and then
within the Wubble,
the Vegas Aces won. So last time I checked, you didn't want to play.
You didn't want to play last time I checked. You weren't there for the championship.
So a team, you missed out on the championship. What do you mean a team? You missed out on the championship year, and then the following year, y'all was one of the best. Y'all come back, y'all was one of the best teams in the league, if not number one seed the whole way. And then y'all get to the last round. I mean, then y'all sit for round 2 and 3, and then get handed to by the Mercury. What do you mean a team? Y'all best player was just MVP. What are you talking about a team?
You kind of just slapped the Vegas.
You slapped everybody in Vegas in the face, especially your teammates.
The organizations, especially your teammates.
I want a team.
You slapped everybody. Asia, Bill,
Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, whoever you want to name.
You slapped everybody.
Bill and Beard, all these motherfuckers.
You said,
I don't have a team. All y'all lying. I'm gonna just go down the list. All y'all in the faces. Y'all not a team.
Derek Fisher did a good job putting some killers around. I think Bill and Beard did a fucking phenomenal job taking 2 guards from the Sparks.
If anything, Bill and Beard
Previous year,
that part,
and bringing them to the Aces and putting them in a better position than they ever were.
those 2 guards were Carmelo Williams and Chelsea Gray. They were on defense, but not only on defense. Thank you.
They were on defense, right?
What are you talking about? I want a team full of kids. Well, if anything, you should have waited. You should have hoped that Chelsea Gray was following on the Sparks and then came in. You can say all that because Chelsea Gray and Carmelo Williams last time I checked was killing against the Sparks guards.
Chelsea Gray was the clutch time.
Chelsea Gray was really out there doing the motherfucking thing.
Clutch time, saving the Aces time after time.
Man,
Kelsey Plum, saving the Aces time after time. This whole I want a team coming. I'm not rocking with.
I'm not rocking with that.
I'm not rocking with that.
The team, I could take the Supermax. I could come here and be like, I want the Supermax, but if I do that, there's only so much salary cap space. Right. And I want players around me. I want killers around me. And Coach Fisher has done such a great job this off season to put really key pieces around me. Jordan Canada, old Hollywood there. I'm excited, It's going to be interesting getting to it, but I feel like it's a group of girls that are so talented. And when you put talent like that together, it's going to be something special.
Absolutely. And we've seen the WNBA here make so many strides over the last several weeks, several months even, as we've seen this new money being poured into it, investments being made. But I want to ask you about something that you tweeted earlier this month in reaction to Vegas head coach Becky Hammon being hired. You tweeted, quote, yes, the WNBA, where a head coach can get paid 4 times the highest paid player's Supermax contract. Y'all think I'm going to spend another season upgrading my seat on a flight to get to games out of my own pocket? So,
Bill and Beard left, and then they got a new coach, and they paying this coach 4 times? They really must put trust in this coach.
If y'all don't know this new Las Vegas Aces coach, she was the coach for the San Antonio Spurs Summer League for the NBA.
I don't know what year it was, but just know the year
they came from the NBA basically. Mm-hmm. Basically, she was a player too as well for the Las Vegas Aces, and she's basically coming back to coach for the Aces. When I heard that news, I was kind of feeling like Liz, like. Y'all putting all this clout on the coach,
all this trust and investment in the coach. When she not even on the court playing,
but Bill and Beard just brought y'all a championship and basically another good playoff picture and position, and gave y'all a dope ass roster. So y'all basically did what y'all did to Mark Jackson in the NBA. Y'all finna
set this team up
and get rid of the nigga that set the team up and put a new coach, a new face behind it. So that if they win, they gonna be like, oh, it's because of this and that. Like, are you shitting me? So I feel you, Liz. I feel you. Then let's talk about this own pocket shit.
You got
she is 6'8", nigga.
What the fuck?
Y'all having a 6'8" come out of her pocket to fly to the game. If she shouldn't be first priority to make sure she comes to the games, I don't know what's first.
Off her height. Fuck the game and fuck anything else. She is 6'8". All bigs need to be number one priority for trips. because they need space. But the fact they gotta come out their own pocket just lets you know, like, man, we need some ticket sales. Fuck investments. We need people to show up to the game. We need to fill these motherfucking seats. We need the concession stand lines all the way to the bathroom. We need better investments so that I don't think it's the investments because investors does take part. When you got certain investors in your shit, they don't want to take part in certain shit. That does affect. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I feel like you need the people. Of course, you gonna need the people. Of course, you need the people. But if you got some people in power that's controlling certain shit within this league, it's like you gonna have players like Liz Cambage come out of pocket. Like, why is that even happening?
Why are players coming out of pocket? Like, college students get better treatment than that shit.
I bet UConn get better treatment than any of these WNBA fucking league teams. That's a college team.
That's a damn shame, dude.
You got bro just said, you got college teams being way more taken care of than these actual professional league for women.
This is fucked
It's
up.
like the highest rate for women's basketball is college. And that's the highest. That's the greatest amount you'll ever see for women's basketball is college.
Like, I would rather you play in college basketball than the WNBA.
I would rather see you in the college outfit than an actual professional outfit. Like, what the fuck?
Been so vocal about pushing for the support of WNBA players. What do you think the league needs to continue to do to invest in the WNBA and its players?
At the end of the day, my main issue is with the CBA. I know, NECA and the Players Association. At the end of the day, my
I put it like this: you can have all the investors you want.
Yeah, I got you.
Small number gonna continue back to the video. You can have all the investors you want, but the investments is not going to the right places. It's not getting to the people. It's just a waste of money. Simple as that.
For the support of WNBA players, what do you think the league needs to continue to do to invest in the WNBA and its players?
At the end of the day, my main issue is with the CBA. I know, NECA and the Players Association, they did such a great job of getting us a new collective bargaining agreement, but we have owners at the moment that want to do more for us and give more for us.
Yeah.
I.e. this Becky Hammond situation, which I think is amazing, that there's owners in the WNBA that want to pay us, which is close to, the whole salary cap in the WNBA. Becky Hammond is getting $1 million a year. The salary cap is 1.4, I think. So it's tough to know that few of us are already taking a salary cut to play here in the WNBA. I've been vocal since day one. I sat out 5 seasons because I get paid 5 to 8 times more overseas than I do here in the WNBA, and it's hard when you want to be at home. America is home for me now, and I want to spend as much time as I can here, but a lot of women go overseas and spend 8 months in China or Europe to make their main money. So it's hard when you have the best league in the world, but we're not treated like the best athletes in the world. I pay to upgrade myself. That's one part of the CBA that I can't stand, is that my team, my club can't look after me and put me in first. I personally don't even fly myself economy. I haven't seen the back of the plane since the WNBA season was over. I don't fit back there. So the fact that I have to pay to upgrade my flight to get to work and perform, it's crazy to me. But we got owners in the league that want to do so much more for us, but they can't. They're very restricted by the CBA. So I'd like to see that loosened up a bit, and the Supermax to go up.
Well, and we're seeing the women's game. We're seeing more investments in it. And so I can only hope that those investments that you're talking about to allow yourself that peak performance, that they're going to follow, because we've seen that when women's games get put on national TV, when people are given the opportunity, they come and they watch, Ramona.
Well, also, you can't tell because she's sitting, but you're 6'8".
Yes.
This isn't just first class so you can have a nice beverage. This is first class so you can fit in the seat.
So I can fit, and I'm usually knocked out as well. I'm usually sleeping on the plane. I'm not eating the food. I'm sorry, I just got sidetracked. A fine young lady just walked in. Hello, Sinead. The real MVP of ESPN.
Oh, looky!
Welcome to LA.
One of your goofy sisters. That's walking out of shit.
Time for one more. I'm going to let you take it.
All right, so we know Liz Cambage the basketball
basketball
got a gym
player.
at the studio.
How is DJ different? Is this like a substitution thing? Look, it's just, I'm just me. Everything I do, I always just do it as me. I'm lucky. I'm a creative first. You know, I was a singer, a dancer as a child, arts and crafts, and then basketball just took over everything once I fell in love with the ball. So it's really important for me to have my little creative outlets, and it you know, keeps me happy and smiling on the court when I'm putting my focus into other things off the court, like DJing or modeling as well.
Well, next time you come on NBA Today, we're going to have a little DJ booth set up and maybe a little, she said singing too. I think we might need to get a little blast of that next time. Liz Cambage, thank you so much for joining us here on NBA Today. Welcome.
Well,
some things I agree, some things I couldn't agree with.
It don't be. But overall, though,
it's so simple. I was like, I agree.
At the end, right. At the end of the day, though, congratulations, Liz. I know you seem to be happy to be here, so as long as
I'm definitely happy.
And I'm happy that you're here because you have to play for the home team. What the fuck? I'm about to buy me a Cambage Sparks jersey, nigga. That's about to be legendary. And I need me a Kennedy Carter jersey too, nigga. What the fuck?
Need the Hollywood Dr. Carter. She's about to get ready to come operate up in here in Hollywood, baby.
And I'm gonna just say this for the record, I gotta get me a Candy Sparks. I gotta get me a Sparks candy. Just for the record to be known. But Liz, Liz, can't wait to see what you do.
Can't wait for this upcoming season. All teams. Who's gonna be the next championship? Champions. Is Chicago's not gonna defend the champions?
That part.
We gonna see, and we shall see the upcoming season.
Y'all stay tuned and look forward to this upcoming season because we will be covering it. Twiinz, we up out of here. Stay tuned. Peace.